But let's go and have a chat with Joker, see if he has anything to say. We didn't really chat with him much in Mass Effect 2, but we'll see what he has to say. I hope.
Hey,
Talk to
Commander.
him.
You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Did they at least validate our parking? Well, let me
Nope.
know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake.
Sounds like a good idea, mate. Is that all he has to say? Oh, can we talk to him again? Oh,
Commander.
that's the wrong button. Okay, I guess that's all he has to say. Fair enough then. Maybe we'll go and have a chat with what crew we have at the moment, and then possibly end the session, because we've been going for a couple of hours now. And I'm pretty hungry, so I might go and make my tea. Or encourage someone to cook my tea. Whatever is applicable. Right. Let's go and talk to Liara, because I'm sure she's in Miranda's former area. Oh. What's going on here then? It's a lot of screens. Certainly more than my 2 screen setup.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Hi.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Very polite. Alright. I think it said we've got something here.
It was less than ideal. At least the Council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered. I think.
Nice meme. Alright, well, I guess they decided to have a chat. Armor mod kit. Farron has persuaded his contacts to ship an armor mod kit to the Normandy. Technically illegal in Citadel space. The kit's Omnigel converter and manufacturing fabricator can make a one-time modification to Shepard's armor, improving shield strength or adding thermal clip compartment. Well, we don't have shields, so I mean, we don't have shields, so we have a barrier. So I guess ammo capacity. I don't think I'll ever run out of ammo, but you know, I suppose we'll take it. All right, what did Liara want?
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
Yeah, probably.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt. Shepard, there's something I need to ask before we go any further. I know you and Miranda were close. Is that in the past? Should I forget there was anything between us?
Oh, well, I guess she's not mad then. I guess I'm still interested in Liara, maybe. Yeah, I'll say
I
yeah.
didn't forget you, Liara. I want to make us work.
Good. I was getting worried.
There were a lot of reasons I was happy to see you on Mars.
I'd like that list. But later? There's so much left to do. I'm working with Edie. Hopefully we can discover what the Protheans left for us. But I'm looking forward to talking about something other than business. Maybe later?
Of course. Alright, so I guess she's not upset that I romanced Miranda last game. I figured she might be a bit upset, but apparently not.
Notification is available on the private messages terminal.
Oh yeah, there's this thing here
This
as well.
terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Very kind of it. So it gives us like random information into stuff. Pretty much. No, I've not explained it very well. Some old notes for protein device. 2171. The University of Ceres agreed to sponsor me at the protein dig site and Dreetrop. Jesus man, what the hell? That's an extremely difficult thing to pronounce for me, at least. Very exciting. Professor Hennel is heading the expedition herself. Maybe I can either ask her for her opinion on my thesis outline. Attached to the thesis. Nice move. 2174. I believe Dr. Josh Warren was right to suggest the protein artifacts we unearthed were of the third age, not the fourth. What an embarrassing mistake. At least he seemed to approve of the rest of the paper. 2183 Part 1. I'm going on the Therma expedition. I never thought I'd gain permission to visit the Prothean ruins there, but the University of Ceres must have secured the funding after all. Now to pack. 2183 Part 2. Goddess, this human Shepard has the key to comprehending the Protheans and all instinctual subconscious level. If only I could have been there when the commander touched the beacon on Eden Prime, while trying to learn more about this cipher on board the Normandy. The involvement of the Reapers is troubling to say the least. 2185. I reviewed the old Shadow Brokers footage of the Collectors. It's chilling to know that they were the Protheans, that they are the Protheans' husks. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain after what the Reapers did to them. Yeah, pretty sour. From Farron to the Broker. I made contact with Tazik yesterday. The look on his face was priceless. He's not happy you put me in charge of his scouting the Terminus systems, but he's doing a good job of keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and mercs on edge. The black market's unreliable, and it's getting harder to make contact with the suppliers. The Alliance won't be able to rely on it as a source of crucible materials for long if things get worse. Some of the other operatives think we should just cut our losses now, but I just keep asking them, when did the odds ever stop the broker? Ferret. P.S. I hope you finally got our little friend Droney to stop saying shadow and broker out loud in the same sentence to anyone in sight. Yeah, I imagine that's probably not a good idea. I don't know why you'd refer to someone as Shadow Broker though. Why not just Liara? Much easier to say, right? Dr. Charkos is now on the ships, so go have a chat to her. Or chat with her.
Commander?
Hi. Hi.
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old medbay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
What for?
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Okay
Guess
then.
a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. The procedure we did for your scarring has produced a lovely synthetic protein overlay. And your body has accepted the implants quite nicely.
Hit it better. Sure didn't come cheap.
That's it. You're the picture of health.
Nice.
How's our inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
It's a nice way of putting it.
You've never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
I agree.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Alright, and I don't think there's anyone else on this level just yet. I think there will be once we start picking up a few extra members, but yeah. I think there might be actually some like model ships scattered around the Normandy, so it might be... Yeah, there's one here. I remember this one. I think if we look around, there's probably some more. I think these are just transferred over from Mass Effect 2, from the stuff we bought in the shops. So I mean, we could try and keep our eye on that. We could... Oh no, we can't have a drink. God damn it. We've been blocked, mate. That's a shame. We do have a poker table now, so that's good. I really want one of them in real life, though. That'd be so sick to have a poker table. Oh well. Men's restroom. Totally worth, mate. This is where Thane used to sit. Yeah, this is where Thane was. This is where we just came in from as well. I imagine this one is where Samara was, and the one over there was where Kasumi was. Yeah, this is Samara's room, and the opposite one is, or was, Kasumi's room. Ship quarters. Anything useful in here today? Or this game? No, it doesn't look like it. I don't think you could do anything here in Mass Effect 2 either. And, oh, we can't actually go in the women's restroom. Ah, I feel robbed, mate. We could go in Mass Effect 2. Oh well. Engineering. Yeah, let's go and have a look in engineering. Because I'm pretty sure a couple of the engineers are back. I'll have a look. Or not. Hi.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chakwas contacted me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means...
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance.
We knew this already though, right?
Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Well then, I think that's everything he has to say.
Aye, aye, sir.
Yeah, I thought we'd have the two guys here, or the one guy and the random woman person. Forgotten that. I think one of them was called Donnelly. And was it Gabby and Donnelly? I think that was it. It's like something like that. Maybe they're not in this game. I thought they were. Oh well. Is there anything in here? I think this was where Zaid was. Oh look, this is this person.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Okay, sure. Well, we got some Paragon out of that, so decent boys, decent. And I remember to actually talk to her this time, so that's good. Short Bay. I think James is down here, so we're gonna have a chat to him, I suppose. And this guy, Cortez.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. From my experience,
That's from the
it made sense
yeah,
for me
it's
to
the
take
DLC
over
from
as
the old
shuttle
game,
pilot
wasn't it?
when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Jesus, this guy talks a lot.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident, practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So, you can fly fighters and fix them.
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
I was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
Oh man, that thing was awesome though. Damn it.
Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
Nice.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Alright,
Keep
fair
up the
enough
hard
then.
work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, now usually I'd go and talk to James, but I have to go actually. I have my tea now, so, you know, said about 10 minutes ago that I was gonna look at getting food and I was hungry, and here it is. I actually have my tea now. This is very large actually. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. Oh hello, what's this? Oh look, it's the ships. Aye, they're hiding them real good. Cheeky pricks. Anyways, I'm going to end the session here. I possibly might do another session tonight, maybe not. I might just play something else instead, but we'll see. But yeah, so we've started Mass Effect 3. Hopefully we're going to be able to rush through it like we did with Mass Effect 2. But yeah, I'm done for now. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.